Let me just get my glove back on. These aren't those ones that are touchscreen approved or touchscreen sensitive, just some leather gloves. But this morning I'm doing what I told myself that I was going to do, but it's that difficult thing that I didn't want to do either. That's why I'm doing it, to get it in and get it out. Because there's difficult things that I don't want to do, I'll sit and be lazy about, and they'll be harder and harder and harder to do. And it's the thing that I need to do the most. So tomorrow or the next week or the next time that I do this, it'll be easier. And it's a thing that I want to do anyway. It's record and create content and put it out and get a like and get a subscriber and get a new subscriber and get a new like and get a new comment even on my videos. So this morning, this is what I'm doing. I just kicked the camera, just shook a little bit. But I didn't want to do this in my apartment. It's so nice right now. It is so nice, even though it's cold. It is snowing, and I kind of prefer it like this right now. For one, I get to test these new gloves that I got from REI. And they're supposed to be really good. They're supposed to be like ski gloves. And for the longest time, I've had the worst luck with good gloves. Keep my hands warm while I'm outside for a long time. And this is the christening of these gloves. So let's hope they do a good job and I'll give them a good rating. But for me, back to that hard thing that I didn't want to do, that I needed to do, that I wanted to do, and got myself up this morning to do. It's a little bit after 11:30-ish right now. But I'm gonna pat myself on the back. Good morning. I'm gonna pat myself on the back and congratulate myself for doing those things, those hard things I don't want to do, that I need to do, but that are beneficial for me to do. And if you're one that's, in the same boat, pat yourself on the back. Congratulate yourself for doing the hard things, doing those difficult things that you didn't want to do, but in the end, after a while, it turned out that it was the right thing to do at the right time to do it. Even before I left my place, I was putting my shoes on, tying my laces up, and I looked up, and the microwave said 11:11. And I got a snowflake in my eye. It said 11:11, so I know it's, and I've been after 11:30 right now. So that's telling me also that I'm doing the right thing right now, right when I'm supposed to be doing it. And that gave me a real good feeling inside too. That confirmation that a lot of us want to get from the invisible realm, the invisible side, that metaphysical side that we know we are aware of, and we give reverence to, we speak about, we think about, and appreciate that it's helping us in this physical realm do those things. So I gave my thank yous to that realm, those watchers, those guardians, those angels, those guides, God even, that's helping me do this right now, that's pushing this physical body, that's pulling the strings, being the puppeteer of the puppet body. This I am, that I'm glad for, I'm grateful for, really am. I don't know when I'm doing this again, but my plan was, since last week, was to do one a week. So like I said earlier, it's gonna be easier next time. And I might even come out here to this bench and do it again. The family right there won't be behind me, but they're just enjoying the snow like I am right now. See? This whole last year, 2024, was not a huge celebration, but I was so blessed though. And I still feel like I am so blessed. I didn't go into any 9-to-5 job, not one. No 9-to-5 all of 2024, but I am still I was still able to, survive and produce and pay things here and there, small portions of what I owe and things like that here and there. But that right there was the biggest issue for me, but I didn't want to just jump back into a 9-to-5 because I've done so many of them after my longest stint was in the military, in the Army. Longest stint was working there. When I got out, it was like every job that I had maybe lasted a year or less. And I've had at least a dozen of them since then. And when I quit the last one and walked away from it, I didn't jump back into another one right away because I recognized a pattern that I was producing, that I was continually manifesting a pattern. I didn't find what I wanted to do. That's what I concluded. I didn't find what gave me so much satisfaction and so much joy that I was just rushing to get there the next day. You know how we got to get up and get there the next morning and do it all over again. It really wasn't that big of a rush, that big of a joy to do. So I wasn't enjoying work. I wasn't. So that was my conclusion, to not go back to another one right away. Not just jump back into another one right away. And how it is 2025, nearly the middle of the first month of it. And I made some progress. I started looking again. And for the time being, nothing's come up yet. But I'm looking, I'm applying, I'm putting the work in to be recognized and be sought after, be wanted, be needed there at these places that I've applied to. And it's gonna come through, I know. And at the same time, I'm looking at it as maybe I'm not supposed to again. Maybe that's not the place for me. Either place that I've applied to, it may not be the place for me. The place for me, I know, is in service. So I applied to some restaurants that I've never thought I would do before anyway, as a server. Because I like interacting with people. I like talking to people. I like sparking up a conversation with someone, or just complimenting someone just because. And there's never any I need this from you because I gave this to you. There's never I want this from you now because I gave this to you a second ago. I'm not looking for any gratification from it, any recognition from it, or nothing like that. It is a joy to give somebody some joy, especially one who may look like they need some. It's a joy to me. There's never any ulterior motive for doing that to them, for them. I like smiling. I like seeing them smile or someone else smile too. And that's my thing, helping somebody, helping other people. I know there's a lot of people that are listening to this video that are like, yeah, that's me too. I love helping people. I don't want anything from it. I just want to help them. I want them to be so grateful or so happy and so joyful. That's just my MO. I'm a very positive person. It takes a lot for me to really get down and out and upset and crying and weeping over. To have a very dull and blah and bland day. It's very hard for that to be about me. It's very hard for me to have a day like that. I'm a very positive individual. And I created that in me. I did the work to reproduce myself inwardly so that I'm expressed outwardly in that manner. Because before I was so introverted, I was so quiet and shy, and just not really outright talking to people before they would talk to me. Now I'm the initiator in 99 out of 100 conversations that I go through in a day with someone. And I recognize that I've changed inwardly, and it has been seen, expressed outwardly for me. And I'm grateful for it. I'm proud of myself for doing that work again. I congratulate myself because of that, putting that work in. And now I'm putting in this work. It's doing this video like I said I was gonna do, but I didn't want to do it. And I'm doing the hard things first. I see a lot of people who are doing the same thing and giving very clear, concise, easy to do instructions of how to do it. And I'm following along. I'm putting the work in, I'm taking those steps. Taking those steps to do this, and I'm doing it. And if you found this video a little bit helpful to yourself, I would appreciate a thank you, where you watching this from, a like or subscribe even, and tell me if you got a story similar, or tell me your story, what's happening in your life. That's what's happening in mine. That's the report from the lakefront. If I were a reporter. All right. Y'all, good day. Have a good day to y'all. Bless you. Love you. Appreciate you for listening. Bye-bye.